Hi, everybody. How's everybody? I wanted to come on live to say I hope you're having a wonderful day today. It is Thankful Thursday after all. So I'll wait just a moment for people to log on. But I want to share with you that July is a great month and I hope you're doing well. I happen to have some live events that I wanted to share with you, and I hope you can join me for those. I have this coming Thursday. Today's Thursday. I have this coming Saturday with Kimberly Meredith. We just did a live event on her Instagram. And this Saturday, it's July 8th. It's called the Mother Mary Matrix. And I hope you can join me. So I'll let a few more people log on and then I'll share with you the rest of my events for this month. But when you come on, just say hello. Also, coming up July 11th, I have my Circle of Love event, but I actually, honestly, I think I only have one ticket left. But my next Circle of Love small group reading event is August 1st. So I'm already posting for that. So you can check that out on my events page at mediumcheryl.com. So check that one out, August 1st. Circle of Love small group reading events. And I see people logging on. So I'm happy that you're joining me tonight. Hi, Melanie and Peggy. Thanks for joining me. And also, I have July 17th with Suzanne Northrup. So I have three amazing events happening for you this month of July. So if you want to sign up for a private reading with me, you can through Zoom or phone. That's through my website, mediumcheryl.com. But also, I'm doing group events, and group events are another way that you can see me and possibly get a reading at these events, like with Suzanne Northrup on July 17th. She and I do, I mean, she's great. We do great readings. We work together beautifully. That's happening online July 17th. Once again, you can find out that information through my website on my events page at mediumcheryl.com. I just want to say hi to people logging on. And I just want to say it's Happy Thankful Thursday today. So if you have a question or a psychic question, I can tune in for you. I'm happy to. If you want to type that in the comments section, I'll take a look and see who I'm drawn to. I wanted to come on today to wish everyone a beautiful evening and invite you to a wonderful event that's happening July 8th, this Saturday, starting at 2 p.m. Pacific time. That's with Kimberly Meredith and myself. You can find out more information through my website at mediumcheryl.com. So, once again, more people are logging on. I just want to say hello. Thank you for being with me today. It is Thankful Thursday, and I would love to do a reading for someone. If you want to just type that question in the comments section. I'm sharing my events happening for the month of July, and I also felt like doing a couple of readings tonight. So, if you want, these will be mini readings. Really just a minute long or so. I'll try to tune in and quickly give you a response. That way I can answer as many as I can. But if you have a question, please let me know. And I'm on live right now. So I am streaming to a couple of different platforms so I can see your questions as they're coming in. But yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you. I hope you're all doing well. The full moon this month was amazing. If you were around and noticed the energy really growing this full moon, we also have the new moon coming up soon. So I always say make those 10 wishes on the new moon. Let's see. Let's see. Peggy's asking, she feels like something is on your bed. Not sure who it is. Your dogs don't seem to feel it. You know, sometimes I can understand that question, Peggy, because sometimes I feel energy around me. Definitely, it's because we're in an altered state. So I'm not worried about you, Peggy. I feel like it's a guide coming through for you, wanting to connect with you. But I want to say, when you're in an altered state, for example, when we're dozing off to bed or when we're waking up from sleep, those are really excellent times where we can remember what we're experiencing in the spirit world, or what we're imagining that's happening. It's as if our dreams are becoming more real or awake. I know that as I was waking up from sleeping one evening, I was waking up in the morning, and my good friend's mother who had just passed came to me in my waking state to say thank you, because I was helping her and her daughter, who's my good friend. I was helping both of them during her illness while she was transitioning. So, it's times like those where I feel in some way we're connecting to spirit with our guard down, so to speak, where there's no ego. We are open with pure love. So I do feel at those times that could be your guide as well, Peggy, or once again, a departed loved one's. And your dogs, I think they do feel it, but they're probably not worried about it. So that's kind of a good sign, too, if your dogs don't seem to feel it. They're probably already connecting with the spirit world. I do believe animals can see the spirit world, a lot easier than some people can. Yeah. Maria is asking who her spirit guides are. Hi, Maria. I love your question. And Peggy, if that was helpful, please let me know in the comments section. Maria, it's great that you're asking who your guides are. You know why it's great? Because you're going to have to join me for August 6th. I just was able to schedule Jeffrey Peck for August 6th for my Healing Prayer Circle event. And as you know, I run these circles on most Sunday evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific time. When I'm in town working, I'm doing my healing prayer circles Sunday night, August 6th. Because why? Because we are going to be talking about spirit guides, and he promised me he was going to lead us on a spirit guide meditation. So Maria, I'm not gonna make you wait that long, but I'm gonna ask you to wait that long because I do feel it's a pretty big energy happening August 6th. I mean, having Jeffrey on the show, on the Healing Prayer Circle, with prayer, meditation, spirit guides, I mean, it's a trifecta right there. So it's a great night. I do want to tell you, in the meantime, Maria, in order to connect to your spirit guides, invite them. It's not demanding or commanding, it's inviting them. It's putting in that gratitude request that they join you, whether it's through your dream state or even through your waking state. And how you can encourage that, Maria, is write down those questions in a notebook. Write down those questions you have for your guides. Because what it does is it opens up the conversation for you to start listening for answers. That's what happens is we send out the questions, but then some of us, sometimes we have to remind each other we need to be able to listen and receive the information coming through. I do think you have many guides, Maria, just to tell you, I'm tuning into your energy now. I think you have many guides. I believe that you have a writing guide too. Maria, I don't know if you like writing or journaling, but I do feel you have a guide who helps you write. And then, of course, you have an explorer, Maria. So I'm going to save that one for August 6th. I hope you can join us on my Healing Prayer Circle. Definitely. Yeah, Peggy says that makes sense. Okay, Peggy. Good deal. Guys, I'm here tonight going live because it's Thankful Thursday, and I'm so grateful that you're joining me live. I am streaming out to a couple of different platforms this evening, so I see your comments coming in. Wonderful that you're able to join me tonight. I was sharing that I have some events coming up July 8th, which is a wonderful event. It's through donation only, myself and Kimberly Meredith. It's called the Mother Mary Matrix. You can find out that information on my events page on my website. I'm also posting it on my social, so you may have seen a flyer or two go out of me joining Kimberly. It's this coming Saturday, July 8th, for 2 hours starting at 2 p.m. Pacific time. For that tickets, by the way, you can go to Kimberly's website, thehealingtrilogy.com. It's thehealingtrilogy.com, and get tickets for this coming Saturday. Let's see. Melanie, hi, Melanie. Melanie is asking, Melanie is saying that she's blessed to be interviewing for several jobs. Can you give me more insight on which one will come to fruition? I want to say, Melanie, I think what I'm getting for you is you're very lucky attracting these job interviews. I feel you could actually select a couple of them, because of that activity that I'm getting around these interviews. Which one will come to fruition? I really feel you have a strong interview with that first job that you interviewed with. So I feel the first and the third job interviews that you have to be very fortuitous for you. So check those out. Those are really, you might even pick the first or the third one. I'm feeling more the third one, but the first one felt really good. Like you liked working there. That's what I'm feeling like. That's the job that you want. But the third one, no problem there as well. Let me know how it goes. I would love to see you on your progress through your jobs and your interviewing, and really want to know what it's about. Hey, Denise. Hi, Denise. Love that. You're welcome, Melanie. And guys, also, I have not only July 8th, I have an online event, but July 17th, I have an event with Suzanne Northrup, which is awesome. Check it out on my website, mediumcheryl.com. Suzanne and I do a lovely event together. We've worked together a few times, same with me and Kimberly. We go way back. And it's great when you have that vibe going and you have that synchronicity happening and the synergy happening. And when you have two mediums, it's a great, great night. All right. So I suggest you to join me there. And then I'm going to tell you that my Circle of Love small group reading event. So it's called the Circle of Love small group reading. That one, I have another one scheduled for August 1st. So if you go to my July 11th event and it's already sold out, know that I have another one coming right up behind it August 1st. I do these monthly. That's my next one. I know I have some seats available still on that. That's where everyone gets a reading. And then we do psychic readings on top of it. And on top of connecting with departed loved ones, that one is a very limited small group reading event. So go to my website at mediumcheryl.com and you can find out more there. All right. So you can always schedule a private reading with me, of course. I do private readings almost every day, or at least during my work week. And I do them through Zoom or FaceTime or phone. And I can record them if you would like. You have that option. I'm happy to record readings. And that's kind of my gift to you, right? So I don't charge extra for that. I know other people may charge you to record your reading, but I do it as a gift. It's my way to just show you the appreciation of spirit world, and knowing that it's important for you to re-listen to your readings, because you may hear something that you missed the first time, right? You may hear something, or you may hear it in a different way. Okay, that's always helpful. All right. Let's see who's next. We have Denise logging on. Hey, Denise. Thank you. And it's amazing. Denise, I think you were with me, not only with Lori Albert the other day on the Seeing Beyond radio show that I have. So, for many of you that are just hearing about my radio show, I have a Wednesday night radio show with medium Kelly Eckhart. It is called Seeing Beyond Living Transformed, because it's about the metaphysics and the paranormal and the intuitive energy that we all have. It's about sharing spirit stories and bringing on astrologists, or bringing on other mediums to be interviewed. So it's a wonderful platform to work with. It's a lovely community, and it's live. So I go live every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Pacific time. You can catch these live radio shows on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook page. Same with Kelly Eckhart on her pages as well. And then we're also on WLTK, who we so appreciate. Todd, he's our producer. He's always with us too. And then a shout out to Brianna. If she's watching this recording, she's our behind the scenes co-host, is how I like to address her, because she does so much work for us, posting our links and vetting our questions, so to speak, to give us some really good questions, some current questions that might pertain to many people. So she helps us behind the scenes. All right. That's Seeing Beyond Living Transformed. It's on every Wednesdays at 7 p.m. And that's live, but we do have a replay. You can watch the replay. Thank you, Denise. She says, you have always been spot on with me. Well, I so appreciate it, Denise. And thank you again for referring me and watching me on the radio shows and following me. I so appreciate showing people, or helping to bring through messages from your departed loved ones, and also from the spirit world. That's really my job, is to help bridge that connection, right? So I am the medium. I'm also an intuitive. I call myself a health and wellness intuitive because a lot of people ask me health questions, and I intuit them. So I'm not a medical doctor, but intuitively, I do a medical scan of the body. I look at the energy field or the aura field, the auric field, and I feel the blocks or where the energy is moving in an undesirable way or not moving as much. And then I try to help bring through information that would be helpful towards the healing. All right, so that's the health and wellness intuitive. I'm also an animal communicator, a psychic. I help find missing persons through a nonprofit organization called findmegroup.org. So that's one way I can give back is to volunteer, help find missing persons, or to help solve cold cases. And findmegroup.org, if you are ever in that situation or you want to learn more about giving to this nonprofit organization, it is started by Kelly Snyder, a retired law enforcement officer. So your money goes to a very good cause, and Kelly is on top of it 24/7, trying not only to help find people in our country, but also worldwide when we can, when we have the manpower and the resources to do so. So thank you. You can always reach out to them and do a donation, or if you feel intuitive and it's something you would like to help volunteer for as well, you can contact them. And I know that they would appreciate any way we can help find missing persons. So thank you for that. All right, everyone. I would love to do a reading for someone else. So if you have another question you'd like to type in the comments section, I think I can do a couple of more readings. So I am live once again, going to a couple of different platforms, and I see all of you chiming in. So I'm just going to find where Spirit takes me. I'm not doing card readings tonight, as you know. I'm not using cards, or I would certainly share with you. I don't use them in my professional work. I use them as a tool to show you on screen how beneficial card reading is. But I usually use my own intuition, right? Because cards are a tool, the pendulum is a tool, ruined stones are a tool, reading tea leaves is a tool. These are modalities that help, and they do work. You can trust them. But eventually, you will learn that you are the instrument to bring through the spirit world. And that's how I work. I work with my intuition. I work with my clairvoyance, my clairaudience, my clairsentience, and my claircognizance. Those are all psychic abilities that I use to develop my mediumship or to receive information mediumistically. I also use my smelling and my tasting, clairgustance, clairalience. They're called different things because we also can taste, sometimes I can taste like grandma's tomato sauce, right? Or I can smell cigarette smoke if your departed loved one smoked, or even if they loved flowers. So it's always a fragrance, or it's some information that the spirit world's bringing through. And you might have those abilities as well, or you may have one of those abilities, or sometimes two. But if you want to learn how to develop them, stick with me. I'm happy to share with you what I can do to help you. But also, there are some wonderful mediums out there that you can learn from. Medium Kelly Eckhart is one of them. Lori Albert, I mentioned, and then Jeffrey Peck, who'll be joining me August 6th on my Healing Prayer Circle. Let me answer a question, shall we? Let's get going. Do I do private readings? Do I do private group readings? Oh, even better. And you know why I love this question is because I do them. And I was just talking to my tech people the other day about how I need to get that word out. I do private group readings, and I do them on Zoom. I do them in person if they're, within reason of a drivable area here in California. But I do them by Zoom. It's incredible. I do birthdays. I do, the passing of a loved one when the family wants to connect with one person. So I do readings where the group wants to connect with the one or two people that have passed. And then I also do group readings where everyone gets a reading. And I always do it within a certain amount of time, right? I have to do an hour and a half or 2 hour max because I do have to watch my energy as well. But yes, I love doing group readings on Zoom. Thank you for asking. And please contact me on through an email, which is Cheryl@mediumcheryl.com. And then that contact information is on my website as well. But I love doing them, by the way. Yeah, I know. You said you looked on my website, but you didn't see it. You know why? Because I'm working on it right now. So, you and I, Maria, are tuned in. So I'm working on it right now, but you can always contact me through an email, and I'm happy to share any information I can. Because I think it's important that I let people know that I'm doing group readings. Vivian. So, hey, Vivian, I love your picture. You have a beautiful rose. I don't know. I feel your mom coming through, Vivian, even though you're not asking me. Has your mom crossed over to spirit, please? And you can validate that in the comments section. But I felt mom stepping in. And you're asking, may I have a reading about a future relationship? A future relationship. I can honestly say, as a professional, I never will say that I can tell the future. I never say I can read your future, but how I present it is I can see potential in the future of your energy field. Because your future, it may change tomorrow. You may win the lottery and your whole energy is going to shift, or you may, move to another part of the world and your whole energy is going to shift, right? Or you may change jobs and your whole energy field is going to shift. So we're always in motion. So what I do is I can help you at this time in your life, right? So if that helps. Your mother has not passed. Has your grandmother passed, Vivian? May I just connect with you? Yes, were you close to your grandmother, and was she like a grandmother, Vivian? Trying to manifest a new relationship. Hi, Sue. We have Sue coming on. Hi, Allison. Hi, Sharon. Let's see here, Vivian. You lived with her. Yeah, she felt very close to you. There's something about, I want to say something about your grandmother and her penmanship and writing. So I want to have writing letters, writing cards. I want to bring that through with grandmother. Also, I hear like you're a lot like her, is what I'm feeling. And the fact that it feels like she, had something to do with your upbringing. I want to say that there's something about you caring for her too. There's just a lot coming through, Vivian. I'm trying to create just a one sentence answer here because you're asking me about your relationships for your future and how to manifest one. The best way that I can tune in for you, Vivian, and ask you about you lived with her. Okay, good, good. Let me bring you a message about manifesting a new relationship. This is what I'm hearing from your guides, Vivian, is you've tried a lot of ways to connect. You've tried a lot of ways to connect and manifest a relationship. And I'm hearing step back, look for spirit, they're going to help you. It's almost like we go into partnership with the universe, with spirit to manifest that relationship. But I want to tell you that you have done everything perfectly the right way, but it is kind of time to step back or step out of your own way. I do feel there is someone around you from your past. I don't know if you're going to build a relationship with this person, but I feel someone around the relationship in the past. Maybe you're connecting with them in some way. Can you understand that? And please type that in the comments section and I'll wait for that. I'll wait to hear from you. It's like someone from my past, whether it's just a reconnection, but it's something happening. And what I'll just leave it there, Vivian, because what I'm hearing is that is going to help you move forward. So, this person, whether they're cheering you on or, what have you, what I feel in some way that was a really smart move because like you're trusting your instincts is what I'm hearing, Vivian. You're trusting the instincts. Now what I'm hearing is just kind of step back and invite the spirit world in more, invite the universe in more, to where you can kind of watch what happens. rather than feeling like you're in it alone. You have to do it all yourself. It's a lot of work. That's not, we want to make it, we want to allow and receive love, right? You want to make it to where this person knocks your socks off. All right. Yeah, someone from the past that I wish to reconnect with. I love it. I love it. And, I feel like this is the right direction for you, and it's going to be very helpful for you in many ways. So I'm just wishing you the best and sending you love, Vivian. Thank you, Vivian. And I got to tell you, your grandmother, um, she's very strong on the other side. She wants you to know, very strong. She feels very strong, and she feels like a powerhouse, even though she might have been a little person, so to speak, or, grandmother type, she feels powerhouse. She wants you to know that, and she backs you up, and she sends you your love, and that you know that. And I got to tell you, she sends the sign as butterflies. And I know a lot of us get signs as butterflies, but for you, I think it would mean something. I'm going to hand that to you. I just feel like you can take that as a message, because she's soft and strong at the same time, your grandmother. All right. And it's a very common sign, because we think of our loved ones when we see butterflies. And we think of our loved ones when we see hummingbirds or when we find coins. But it changes too. The signs, I think, can change, whether it's through a song, right? Or whether it's through chimes, whether it's through hearing words that they would say that would remind you of them, or smelling, like I said, a recipe that they used to cook. So always be open to signs from the universe. All right, everyone, much love to you. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm so glad I was able to do some readings for you tonight. Join me at my live events in this July. I'll have some more in August as well. You can find out more information on my website at mediumcheryl.com. Sign up for my newsletter, and I'll see you soon for the Healing Prayer Circle on Sunday, my radio show on Wednesday nights. Hopefully, I'll see you this Saturday with Kimberly Meredith. That's my next event. All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful evening.